Yo, what is up, guys? Today, I'm going to teach you how to sound like Title Fight. But who are Title Fight? Title Fight are a band out of Pennsylvania in the United States, and it consists of 4 members. Jamie Roden, Ned and Ben Russin. They're really well known for their emo, shoegazy, post-hardcore sound. And in today's video, I'm going to try teach you how to achieve that. Before this video starts, I just want to let everyone know that I'm now offering private production sessions, and that can be anything with me helping you make a track or helping you improve a track that you've already got. Just hit me up on my email in the description below if you're interested. Now let's get into it. So for this track, there are 2 sections: a slow intro that's quite short, and then a faster part. I took inspiration from their album Shed, and their song Safe in Your Skin is kind of this really slow building track, and it kind of leads into the next track, and I kind of wanted to have that sort of vibe, so I have it crossing over into a faster section. So first thing I started out with was the guitar parts, and I came up with a guitar part which sounds like this. And I'm of course using my SG for this. Of course, the most iconic guitar from Title Fight is that white Les Paul Custom. Unfortunately, much to my disappointment, I do not have a white Les Paul Custom like the one from Title Fight. But this SG custom copy will definitely do the trick. Or any guitar with a humbucker in the bridge position like this one. Because really there's not much difference between different humbuckers and guitars, to be honest. Basically, the intro section starts like I showed you, but I rolled the volume knob back to give it a quieter tone, just to build the dynamics a bit. And for the tone, I'm using this preset that I made using a few plugins. And basically it's a JCM 800 amp with a tube screamer going into it, which is what they actually use in Title Fight, from what I've seen. And basically it's just emulating that, and we've got a bit of reverb on there, and we're just giving a bit of drive to the amp to get that sort of shoegazy tone. You'll notice we've got a lot of panned layers here. And the reason for that is because there's 2 guitar players in Title Fight. And the song actually starts out with just one guitar in the left, which gives it a more interesting feel when the rest of the guitars come in. So I'll show you what I mean in the production context. So you'll also notice in the panned guitar tracks, the tones are actually quite different. And this is a really great way of getting some tonal variation in your song and making it sound more interesting, and having the guitar tracks sound way thicker and way bigger. So try experimenting with having 2 slightly different guitar tones when you're panning. So onto the faster section, I came up with essentially just a faster version of the initial riff, which sounds like this. And basically there, I'm doing some palm muting, but I'm also hitting all of those open strings, right? And I think that's really important for getting a cool shoegazy sound, because having those open strings, your guitar is going to feed back a bit more, and you're just having a lot more harmonic information, which is great for shoegaze. Because when you have that distortion on there, it just sounds massive. Now finally off of the guitar parts. So I just used MIDI bass for this, just because I felt like it, and I'm using Ample Bass P, which is simulating a P bass, and I'm using the Picked library. If you're tackling any kind of emo genre, a P bass will have you covered for most of it. And of course, I'm using my favorite bass driver plugin, BOD, to get a little bit more crunch. And we've just got this bass line in the beginning. And then this. And now onto the drums. Now I'm just using the Superior Drummer main. Now for this, I'm using the Superior Drummer main room, and I've got this pretty heavily emo. So now onto the drums, and for this, I'm using the Superior Drummer main room for the drum sounds, and in the beginning, we've got this pretty laid back emo groove, which sounds like this. And you'll hear when I play the full track, those drum hits really accentuate what the guitar is doing, and I think that's really important for shoegaze, because everything in the mix is adding to that wall of sound effect, including the cymbals in your drum kit. So onto the fast part, I took a lot of inspiration from Shed, and yeah, it sounds like this. Here I wanted to leave more space because the guitar is quite percussive in nature in this section with the palm muting, and it just lets the guitar breathe a bit more. Well, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you liked it, leave a like. If you really liked it, please consider subscribing, and if you want to support the channel, please check out my online shop, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.